All right, it is official. Our boy, not my boy. Is it even our boy? Somebody's boy. Cam Payne is gone, and I cannot be happier.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so there's a couple reasons why I'm really happy about Cam Payne being gone. But before we get into that, if you guys want to support the channel, as always, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description, or become a patron or YouTube member, only $2 per month. I appreciate all the love nonetheless. All right, listen, guys. So I've seen on social media quite a few Spurs fans confused about this whole thing. They're like, why the heck is Cam Payne gone? I thought that he was going to be the future of the Spurs. No one said that, but it's a lot of Spurs fans that genuinely are confused by it. And honestly, I think if you kept up with social media at all, or you kept up with what's going on with Cam Payne, that you wouldn't be that shocked that the Spurs elected to waive him. Like I said, there's a couple reasons why I'm really happy about this, but we'll just go into the first and the most obvious one. All right, the elephant in the room. He never wanted to be with the Spurs. I mentioned this, and quite a few people got on to me, probably rightfully so. I get it. But I was not happy with how he reacted to being traded. So it says here, "Go Spurs" with an upside down happy face. And, you know, a lot of people were like, Clan, you really gonna focus in on this emoji? Well, actually, yeah, I am gonna focus in on this emoji. You didn't have to do this. Like, if you got traded, I understand that he's hurt, and that happens a lot of times with players. They get blindsided. They're like, what the heck? He was in a really good situation in Phoenix. I get it. I understand. But at the same time, this is a whole nother fan base that you're going to. If you didn't have anything to say, just don't say anything. The Go Spurs with the upside down happy face is like, wow, it's like, it's two sins in one. First off, sorry, it's Go Spurs Go, and then second, what's up with the emoji, man? What's up with the emoji? Like, obviously, it's showing that he didn't want to go to the Spurs. Now, if that wasn't enough, he also went to Instagram and he had more to say. So this is him basically saying how he missed Phoenix. And by the way, mind you, I think this was like a week and a half after, a couple weeks after. It was like, what the heck, bro?
Man, I love Phoenix, bro. I miss Phoenix already. I wish I was in Phoenix still.
I wish I was in Phoenix still? Okay, sorry. It was just played out.
Still. But hey. It is where it is, man. They're trying to win the chip, and I respect it. I feel like they could have won a chip with me, though. I feel like I'm tough, for real.
And it was Spurs fans that got onto me for this one, too, because they were like, Clan, well, clearly he's drunk. Well, he shouldn't be on Instagram Live. Dude, come on, man. It's a drunk call right now. Like, come on, dude. Just put your phone down. I don't know. Just overall, I wasn't crazy about the vibes. And I understand it's not the biggest deal in the world. I know he got traded or whatever, but let's just be real, man. I didn't feel like he was really a Spur at all. The way that he reacted about this whole situation. Also, not only that, I've been really happy about him being waived, even more so with Luka, because Luka has just felt like, oh man, missed opportunity for him in particular to really hone in on his skills, and he just didn't have the effort necessarily there. But Cam Payne, I feel nothing. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. Now, that's the petty side of me. That's like the petty side of why I'm glad that he's gone. But the one that's the most helpful, or I think the thing that's going to be the most helpful for the team, is the fact that Cam Payne was definitely going to take minutes. Like, he is not a player that you get and he doesn't take minutes for the team. So out of all of this, the Spurs did acquire a 2025 second round pick and 5.6 million in a July trade with the Suns. So they did get something out of this. So it's not like we just lost everything. We didn't. The Spurs got something out of it. But with that, I also just want to bring up the fact that now we're going to be able to see more Blake Wesley, because honestly, I just don't know what to expect. And I want to go ahead. I would like for the Spurs, I mean, obviously I have no say in this, but I would like for the Spurs to go ahead and evaluate who's going to be the point guard, or who could potentially be the point guard of the future, if we even have them on this roster. And that means we get to see more Blake Wesley. That means we get to see more Trey Jones. And that means that we get to see more Malachi Branham, because more than likely he will be moved to that point guard position at times as well. So we're going to get a really healthy sample size of what we got right now and what position these guys should be in when it's all said and done. Now, next season in the draft, hopefully we hold on to the picks that we do have, because that Raptors pick looks really good. Okay, I think it's protected 1 through 6. That looks really good, and we can get a valuable guard in that draft as well if they land 7 or 8 or something like that. But overall, as it stands right now, we're still evaluating what we got, what positions they can be in, because I've said this on many of occasions now. Blake Wesley is just one that I just don't know about. Like, I really like him and I want him to work out, and it's only year 2, and I understand all that, but man, I look at the team and it seems like everybody has a pretty defined role, or at least what they do well is pretty elite, and we know that, okay, if you're not this, you're definitely this, right? Like Malachi Branham, if he's not going to be like a facilitator off of the pick and roll, well, we know for a fact you can be a catch and shoot, like 3-point shooter. You could be a 3-point sniper. Same with Jeremy Sohan. It's like, all right, if you don't pan out on the offensive end as far as shooting, well, you have your playmaking to lean back on. You have your defense to lean back on. And Blake Wesley is just one that I'm not 100% sure. I think that he has tenacity. I think that he's tough. I think that he's super athletic, but I just don't know what is it that you just lean on other than like the physicality of him. So I don't know. Those are just my thoughts on it. So I do want to just see more of our guards and just see where that goes. And I didn't want a guy on the team that didn't necessarily want to be here. Like I said, he was a really good placeholder for the type of guard that I think the Spurs are going to need for the future, and that would have been nice. But this seems like a move that would have been only for Wemby. You know, if Cam Payne would have played, it would have only been for Wemby, so he can play with a guard of that caliber. But overall, this is good news. Cool. I don't think a lot of Spurs fans wanted him there anyways. So let's go ahead and take a look, just, you know, really quick, just out of curiosity, what is the world, the sports world talking about when it comes to Cam leaving? Let's see. LeBron warned him. Hold on.
Come on now, nigga, you was at home and you're in the house. Let's start talking shit now. Stay humble now. Stay humble. Come on now, nigga, you was at home a year and a half ago. Now you want to talk off? Come on, don't do that. Now you want to talk off, nigga. That's okay.
All right, so he's kind of a trash talker. I don't usually see LeBron like this. He must have really irritated LeBron. He basically just said, you were nothing a year ago, but now you want to pop off. Stay humble. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, he's probably not a Spur. All right, moving on. You see, running back. Okay, there's him dancing with Westbrook. Who cares? Suns legend. Got it. No contending team wants you, bro. This dude be petty. Let's see. There's another LeBron. There's another LeBron. Welcome to Euroball, Cam. Boston 76ers, Miami, or Clippers. Okay, let me go ahead and say this because people are trashing them quite a bit. I will at least say Cam Payne would definitely get a job in the NBA. Like, it was kind of similar to the whole Dylan Brooks thing, right? Like, everybody was so convinced. At first, I thought it was just a joke that he would go play for China. But then I kind of realized, no, people were dead serious. They genuinely thought Dylan Brooks would play in China. That's insane. That's just absolutely insane. He's way too good to do that. Like, he still could have a job in the NBA, a successful job in the NBA. So I didn't understand that. And it's the same with Cam Payne. I guess people just don't really care for him that much. I mean, I'll be real with how he reacts to this as a Spurs fan. I mean, my bias, I don't care for him either. But no, he's definitely talented enough that he can get on a contending team. And contending teams are pretty established already. So if there's any type of ego there, they'll be fine. And he knows, you got to get in line. But I didn't want to deal with this. I mean, he's constantly talking about the Suns. And another thing too, here's another thing I just want to bring up. This is the only time he mentioned the Spurs. And I think that's what bothered me the most about it. He didn't come out and say, hey, I'm really looking forward to playing in front of Spurs fans, or, it really hurts, but, thank you, Phoenix. And I'm ready to do what I got to do in San Antonio. It was none of that. None of that. He had more than enough time to do so. Let's see here. I mean, am I tripping? Let's see. Let's make sure. Let's see. Euro stepping. Okay, I never seen that one. I mean, maybe he's talking about Wemby. He's not. That's a picture with him and Wemby, so maybe. I'm just kidding. Literally flew into Phoenix. Literally. Okay, that was July 27th. Yeah, he didn't say anything. Wait, what does this say? It's blocked, so Oh, happy birthday. Okay, yeah, nothing, literally nothing. He said nothing about the Spurs. Very frustrating. The only thing he had to say was, go Spurs, yay. Yeah, no, not with it. Anyways, good stuff, great stuff. Glad he's gone. I'll get with you guys later. Until next time, bye.